Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. It's getting really exciting. I did say it already in the Ethereum video. Is this the calm before the storm? Because I think Bitcoin could be working on a breakout. We did talk about it over the last couple of days that this rally of Monday's low, that we want to see 5 waves up. Now with yesterday's late spike here, we have a possible 5 up. I did prefer to see a little bit of a higher, clearer 5-wave move, but considered already in the last video that we might see a bit of a small breakdown, correction down into this support area. And if that happens, I said I would count this wave up as 5 waves and 5 subwaves. And that means we have a 5-wave move to the upside into resistance. And we were waiting for this ABC correction down, right? So we talked about the need to see 5 waves up and 3 waves down to hold a higher low in order to confirm basically that we are in a breakout situation. But before we dive deeper into the analysis, first a few words about the sponsor of today's Bitcoin video, Chartprime. Chartprime is a service that provides specific TradingView indicators. There are 5 specific and unique indicators that you can only get through Chartprime if you sign up to one of their plans. These are based on quite complex algorithms and formulas and can be helpful in identifying trade setups, which means they can provide additional signals that could support your trading. Indicators can, for example, also be useful to support Elliott Wave counts to give more confidence. Of course, you don't need to apply Elliott Wave to use Chartprime, and the combination of their indicators alone can provide trade setups and signals as well. They currently offer a 30% limited time discount, so if you are interested in this, check it out. Of course, bear in mind that no indicator works 100% of the time. Here's an example of the Bitcoin chart with one of the range indicators. This indicator combines various indicators in itself, so you can adjust it to your needs, but it basically shows your range resistances, different support resistance levels based on different time frames, and it categorizes them based on their relevance. And this indicator provides you with dynamic support and resistance bands to which the price is reacting. And if you're interested in checking it out, make sure that you use the link in the video description and on their website. You can also read through testimonials and you can join their Discord community, which you can join in case you have any questions about how to use those indicators. At the moment, we are possibly in this breakout situation. I have no confirmed low in place yet, but this is what we needed to see. 5 waves up, 3 waves down. We could still get one more tiny low here, but as long as we're holding basically 27K, I mean, more specifically 27,050, you know, plus minus a few dollars, we talk here about holding, right? I mean, if you get a wick below it, no problem. We need to avoid a sustained break below 27,050 to have a good likelihood for a 3rd wave rally. If we turn around here in this orange support area, then this is the area where we're really turning around and preparing for the 3rd wave rally. So this could be the last possibility to hop onto the train to 35K plus. Now, I don't want to hype anything or anything. It's just that if we hold this 27,050 level now in this structure, and we really break above the previous wave 1 high, that would be additional confirmation that we are in a 3rd wave. Yeah, I mean, then in the next few weeks and months, we can expect prices into the region of 40K, 45K, well, in that region, right? So this is getting interesting now. The market is currently just sort of waiting. Seems a bit like the calm before the storm. Now, this is currently just a potential. But I told you in, I think the previous video it was, that this potential will turn into a high probability setup if we get 5 up and 3 down. Now we do have 3 waves down, but it looks like we might still get one more tiny low. Now don't take that for granted, but if you look at this wave 2, we have an A wave down, we have a B wave up, and then within the C wave, a 1, a 2, a 3, the longest wave. Then here the 4 might still be in the making, could become a triangle or something. They often are sideways corrections. But looking at the length of the wave 2, that should be over soon. And then we could get one more low in a 5. Looking here possibly at 27.5k, the golden ratio. Certainly it should be below the third wave low, which was at 27.7k. And then the third wave could take off. Is it guaranteed? Of course not. Yeah, if we break below 27,050, then we are moving into the next support area. And it depends, you know, we've got two possibilities how we could bottom here really. So we've got a possible low in place here for a wave 2. That would basically indicate we rallied in a wave 1. We are coming down in a wave 2, and now we are already in the third wave. So that would have been the bottom on Monday. Or we see something like this of this wave 1 high, which was made on the 20th of March, an A wave down, a B wave up, and a C wave down, and where we would bottom somewhere here in the deeper orange support area. For upside targets, it doesn't really make a great difference if we bottom here in the blue wave 2 or the yellow wave 2. They are both bullish setups. Overall, you know, there are different scenarios how we could find, you know, it depends on how deep that retracement needs to be, that Bitcoin needs overall. Just to do a bit of a recap, since the 10th of March, obviously we did rally impulsively. There is a direct bullish escalation pattern, and in this we could have now bottomed already. That would be a wave 1, a wave 2, and another 1-2 setup, and now we are in the 1-2 setup of the third wave and could escalate directly, or we see something like this, all of it a wave 1, and then yeah, basically A wave, B wave, C wave down. Again, all of that is part of the same higher degree scenario that we are already in a third wave after we bottomed in a large wave 2 on the 10th of March, and the third wave is up there. Yeah, so target wise, we're talking here about, yeah, you know, 40k plus eventually. Yeah, in different stages, it won't happen in one straight line. Now, someone asked me already, you know, did we miss the bus or the boat or the train, whatever? Well, no. I mean, here for Bitcoin, we're basically still in support. Yeah, and bear in mind, if we then start to rally in the third wave, this will also have another small 1-2 setup. So it all depends on when you find your entry. I can really only give you here the analysis and talk about the areas where my view is, or where according to my view, the price has a good chance to turn around. And we've just been in such an area. We might go a little bit lower here as long as we're holding 27,050 in the very short term. This blue count can play out. If we drop below that, again, not a big deal. Then we just morph into the higher degree wave 2 scenario. But yeah, I mean, I'm leaning towards the upside in general. What I of course don't know is, right, have we really bottomed here already? This is really a question on the very, very small time frame, and things can change very quickly here. But overall, the trend is up, especially since we bottomed here on the 10th of March. Someone wanted me to talk about the bearish scenario as well. I did tell you before that already a few weeks ago. I talked about I'm currently ignoring the bearish count for yeah, because it's pointless. Yeah, it's pointless because we are in an uptrend and we are in a decent uptrend. Yes, of course, new bear market lows still possible. They became, however, far less likely in the moment that we did turn around here on the 10th of March, because we had 5 waves up off the November low and a corrective move down into support. So basically a larger 1-2 setup. And as we held that and then even broke above the previous wave 1 high, yeah, new bear market lows have become less likely. Of course, not impossible. Could still be that the move of the June lows was a wave W. Oops, here. W, the move down an X wave, and we're now moving up in a Y wave. For this Y wave, you know, if we talk about a bearish case, the maximum the Y wave should really do is actually actually the 1.618 extension at 27,790. Now that's basically the level where we are stuck now, roughly. But this is really just measuring the Y wave length. What we can also do, obviously, if we talk about WXY, then the Y wave would consist of A, B, C. And if this was an A wave, the top that was made on the 18th of February, the move down 10th of March was a B wave, then we're now due a C wave rally. We can also measure it based on that. It might give us a better indication, because in the end these are only guidelines, right? And here the 1.618 extension would take us to 35,500 basically. So above that level, certainly I would start to rule out even more the bearish case. Yeah, but really we can only really rule it out if we get this pattern 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, next higher level, we need the 5 waves up, and that can take us sort of into that 45k region. This would again be a wave 1 coming down in wave 2. So there will always be new entry points, and as we build these higher patterns, the more likely will become the bull market rally. Yeah, it's just the balance that everybody needs to find for themselves. What is the best balance out of level of confirmation that we will not see new bear market lows and best price? Because the lower the price, the less information and confirmation we have. Okay, but this is sort of where we are. So all eyes need to be on that 27,050 level. At the moment, as I said, it seems like we're working on this smaller fourth wave. This shouldn't take much longer. Is a direct breakout from here possible? Yes, we already entered the orange support area anyway, so you have to be always ready. But for now, this just looks like a bit of a range movement for me, and that wave 4 is still unfolding, and then one more wave down, ideally, right? But this is really a micro level here, and things can change so quickly. But obviously just want to give you an idea and a roadmap. All right, that's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.